There we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Street Fighter 6 World Tour. This time we're going all Pink Ninja because why not? Seems like fun. And while we're running around, I did find Kimberly. She's over here. She has just randomly shown up over here. Didn't actually try to like talk to her or anything. Figure that might like start up her master quest stuff. I also finally beat up this guy. Oh hey, you're that trespasser from the CERN building. Oh, if you're here to turn yourself in, there's a police station down below. Oh, yeah? Sizeville, let me guess, you ran into a smooth ninja star while trespassing, now you want some of that style for yourself? Hey, I know the feeling, my rise to stardom started the same way. Can't let just anyone start operating under the Bushin Ryu umbrella, though. Gonna have to see some skills first. Follow my lead and copy my moves. Think you got what it takes? I mean, I got the ninja look going.
Nice. Next. All right, full speed.
My ankles!
Really thought I was gonna jump, huh? Gotcha. You weren't bad though. I'll give you a passing grade, okay?
There we go, we got Kimberly. I hope we get her sprint right from the get-go. Alongside the Shuriken Bomb, huh? Give it a shot. Here's my Shoryukens. There it is. Oh yeah, doesn't Kimberly kind of have her own version of Tatsumaki? What? Oh. Yeah, Dragon Lash Flame kinda fits. Probably keep Shippy Jinrai on just because it's a high hit count attack. For all them, for all those combo requirement ones.
Me. Cut me some slack. You're not my type. Try someone else.
Will these people just drop down to get freaked out by us? I can get a Jamie move from all the people I've been fighting using Jamie style.
Okay, cool.
If I got a move for you, members in one go, then let it fly. What's that move? Know that one. Sup, got something to ask me?
Hey.
Well, you're really grinding those brain cells together today, huh? Learning how to bust skulls on the playground and how to get stronger. Two totally different things. In my way of saying, even I don't know the answer sometimes. I've had opponents in legit matches who might as well have been gangbangers from the streets. I wonder to myself if this is really martial arts or am I just bashing heads? Then I win, pump my fist, forget about the whole damn thing.
You good?
Or if I brought you under my wing because you had talent, are you kidding? Just the opposite. Wrecking ball like you running around half-cocked is a danger to society. It's my job to turn folks like you into full-fledged fighters.
What's up?
Alright, today I'm giving you some personal instruction. Bring your A-game, don't hold back. Oh god, I don't know how to use Kim. Help. God, that move is always a pain in the ass. Beat with an overdrive. Okay. Oh no. Well, that was one hell of a hit, confirm. Come on. God, that goes for a while. Damn it. God damn it. That goes through? Okay. Get her, bitch! There we go.
Good job.
Go ahead and brag. You've earned it. Might have gone easy on you, but you got the W fair and square.
Hey.
I'm guessing you're not too familiar with drunken boxing, but it looks like a lot of goofy flailing, huh? That's the whole point, you dingus. You get to control the pace, not your opponent.
But really?
I know my master teacher and put the Jamie spin on it, but working in breakdance moves, I can adapt to anything my opponent throws at me. Alright, that's all for Jamie. Did fight some Luke guys, and apparently that's enough for some stuff with him back here. We got a bunch of these we can do right at the moment.
Yo.
Hey, got a minute? Gonna teach you a move that'll blow your mind. Hope you're taking notes. Oh, this is other finisher, level 2. That's it. A whole bunch of stuff for the day. An arm in the air with a finger extended. You know the meaning of this gesture? Inspiring but incorrect. Athletes compete in the ancient Pancratia and use this pose to signal their surrender. Strikes to vulnerable organs and fighting aside anything was fair game than Pancration. There are referees' rules for announcing surrender, but Ricard said that more than a few fighters lost their lives mid-match. And all too well how the Pancratius of old must have felt. They refused to give up till the very end. Now their blood courses through my veins.
Hello.
You know, historically, Pancration is meant to be performed naked. No weapons, no armor, just you and your birthday suit. That wouldn't fly today, so I begrudgingly wear an outfit to battle, but I love to go in there with my fighting spirit bared for all the world to see.
You're here.
Want to go around? Oh, down by Marissa. Or Marisa. I've heard a couple different ways to pronounce her name. Defeat with special move. Ouch. That count? I haven't hit with any overdrive arts, so no. In that corner. Dang it. There we go. And I actually have higher health than she does.
Oh.
That's what I like to see. Keep it up!
Yes.
Want me to help you out? Don't be shy. Now you can call me anytime you like. Oh, we can actually summon her now. The nature of strength. So obvious it's in my mind, it all begins right here.
Hey.
Like the path of Pancration. What's Pancration? Only the oldest martial art in human history. Because I'm bringing down the opponent with body alone. Want to know what strength is all about? Pancration will get you there faster than anything.
At any rate.
Honestly, I never really thought of myself as much of a teacher, but I can't very well turn down your darling please to grow stronger, can I? Okay, we got all of hers done. There's no one around here using her style. So of course I got like some style points for Cammy. Especially off of those two over there. The support I'm able to provide you has been given an upgrade. Set for an emergency use only. Refrain from any reckless behavior. Oh, that's cool. I've observed you up to this point, and there's something I don't yet understand. Do you like dogs or cats? So you're a cat person. Actually, so am I. Yeah, I know. I bring it up because, well, I'm not sure what to do. I met up with my sister recently. We live apart, you see. She likes dogs, whereas I'm more of a cat person. I want to be on better terms with them, and I thought learning to appreciate dogs would be a good first step. Personal request, I know, but I like your advice. How do I approach a dog so that it won't bark at me or run away? Now we're halfway to maxing out Cammy. Have any experience with stalking? No, I don't mean criminal harassment of civilians. People who do that are scum. Bring the technique of sneaking up on an armed foe and striking them unawares. It's absolutely devastating in combat. Keep up your training and carry on. My favorite food, apple pie. What do I like about it? Well, the crust is warm and flaky and the filling is sweet and tart. It conjures all manners of memories too. As far as food goes, I doubt it'll ever be dethroned in my book. Got better Cammy summon, huh? Oh, hey, you're both up again. God. Trying to do the freaking perfect parry part of his is such a pain. She does not actually... Oh, hey, she has win with a special move for some silver. Although she, like, fights a lot harder than the other guy. What the... Seriously, she hits hard. What? How'd you throw me when I meant throwing you? Just realized, how do we actually, like, change who our summon is? God, Al. I didn't get the throw? Looked like that should have landed. Like, seriously, the other guy hits like half as hard as she does for some reason. Oh, that's Ken's version! Whoops. That did not activate Tatsu. Took a bit to get to Cammy level 2, what the heck? There's no question she recognized your base. Like she tried to change in her own unique way.
Huh?
Would you look at that? I can tell your train's coming along nicely. What do you think about Cammy's fighting style? I suppose it might be a good fit for you? The man's incredibly swift and precise movement, so it's certainly not for everyone. Yeah. I hear people say she's one of the harder characters to try to use. Seriously, it can be really hard to get the freaking perfect parry off on this guy. There we go, got one. Thank God this guy doesn't really throw much. Can you imagine how much that would make the harder this challenge would be? Dang it. Dang it. Oh. First, sometimes it feels like I should have gotten it, but I don't. Like right there, I didn't see like an activation thing. Oh, come on. That wasn't one. And that's a freaking punish counter. Hey. Come on, that wasn't one? Come on. Come on. Didn't count on the wake up meaty. Right there. Come on. Where I get one and then I just suck at it. God, I'm gonna accidentally kill him at some point. Where Kim's, parry stance looks so weird. There we go! Ugh. And a skill for Cammy. Let's add a new weapon to your arsenal, shall we? Alright, same line. There's Hooligan. Too bad you can't use it alongside Spiral Arrow. Going to Brazil.
I get it.
Black-Chan, protector of the jungle. I made some Black-Chan dolls, you know? Oh, yeah? They were all the rage for a while. Someone told me to make them would be a good way to get popular. But I made too many and the market got flooded. Really made Mama sad. But that didn't stop me. Went to Japan, started selling them there. Black-Chan was so ugly, he's cute hit. He was everywhere. Whoa, whoa. You said you want to get stronger, right? Jungle taught me to be as strong and wild as nature itself. Now I'm going to teach you. Okay then.
Listen.
So, like things that live in the jungle, right? They all survive by eating each other. Can't eat if you're not prepared to be eaten yourself. Fighting's the same way.
Hey.
Scared of bugs? Little creepy crawlies? You should be. Ants are the strongest things in the jungle. You don't need to be big to be strong. Yes, and for DJ too. Maybe turning my music into a business, but but I didn't do it alone. My manager Ricky was a lifesaver. You said it, Mon! We're practically joined at the hip! When you're fighting one-on-one, the only person you can count on is yourself. Artists are no different. The beat we march to is the beat of our soul, but having friends to rely on elsewhere, that's a true godsend, Mon. What about you, my Mon?
Yo, come here.
We went from vinyl to CD, CDs to stream, but the soul of music hasn't changed one bit, Mon. No way you can change. In the end, it's all about performers and an audience meeting heart to heart. Same as it's been since caveman times, I bet.
Hey.
Got time to kill? Oh. Don't just stand there. Get that body moving. So, be with a special move. What moves does she cancel with? I don't know. DJ definitely has one of the better freaking, like, throws. Go. It's still like one of the worst freaking specials, I swear. What? Yeah, Chipper Jinrai Kyake clipped. There it goes. Kinda like couldn't get it earlier. Rhythm is everything, my mon.
Hey.
Want me to guess for a session, mon? Battle session that'll ring me up anytime you like. You know, know, people call me the tropical comment, but everybody says you're a rising star yourself, man. Listen though, when you start walking the road of a fighter, you gotta be in it for the long haul. Stick with me and you're gonna go far. Yo, my man, how's it going? You dream of becoming strong? I remember feeling that way myself. You've gotta grab your dreams by the horn, that's what I did. Only thing hotter than Jamaican music is Jamaican food, man. Jerk chicken's got bite that'll start a fire in your soul. I guess we know what his favorite food is. I have a new message? Well, go on. Looks like I got through. If you're ever in trouble, just give me a holler. I may not always be able to, but I can promise you this. I'm ready to sing and sympathize. Come on now. Hey, it's not my fault I don't got that as an emote. Oh, what was that? You want to get my contact info for you? Did you say smartphone? Didn't realize they gave IQ tests a phone these days. Oh, so that's just the portable phones are called now. Be honest, do I look like the kind of person who'd have something like a smartphone? Your intuition is sharp then. I can hardly believe it myself, but I do in fact have one. Friend gave it to me. He's the type of guy who's always looking out for others. Said he could never get in contact with me while I'm traveling, so he practically forced it into my hands. To be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure how to use this thing. Barely use it, but I'd be happy to swap contact information. Just don't expect to hear from me often. Want to talk? Skip the gizmos and come see me face to face.
Listen up.
Eating is a necessity if you want to build a strong body. I'm not particularly picky, but I knew a guy named El Fuerte whose cooking left a bit to be desired. He was a luchador, claimed to be a chef. After one of our matches, I had the chance to try some of his cuisine. As hard as I've ever struggled to finish a meal before or since. I tried food from every corner of the globe, but never have I tasted anything like what he served. As a fighter, though, he was the genuine oracle, deserving of the title the Hurricane of the Gulf of Mexico. Big at food, I usually prepare meals on my own. Sometimes I get local ingredients and cook in my lodgings. Once when I was training at a village overseas, I made my own soba noodles. Even got to serve them to the locals. They loved it, a very fond memory of mine. I have a chance, I'm in to treat you to some too. I make some mean soba, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's see how you're coming along. Care for a quick match? Already got that one, so I guess we don't need to worry about that. Got a couple from that. Oh, win without using items. Ken really loves throwing, I mean not Ken, Ryu really loves throwing out his freaking fireballs, doesn't he? Okay. Where do you have perfect parrying like the Hadokens counts? Ah. That felt nice. Feel like I got something out of it myself. Let's do this again.
Got a moment?
You find yourself surrendered, you should... How do I even explain this? Better to teach you in action if the situation ever presents itself. Feel free to call me in. Now Ryu can join in. Your katas are looking alright. Probably doesn't hurt that you've learned the basics from other styles. Whether or not they'll work in a real fight, however, is another question entirely. Keep up the training. I'll be doing the same. Working tirelessly to improve inch by inch, day after day. This is the perfect place to train. The quiet puts my heart at ease. This is also the lab where I was born, so we went abroad to train for quite some time, but it's good to be back. For the time being, I intend to stay here.
I know.
There's no shame in clearing your mind and focusing on training. Everyone pursues strength in their own way. Yeah, I like what we're doing with Ryu.
USA!
I wasn't planning to use this much, but consider I had this thing, thought I might as well use it. Sincerely, Ryu. I'm still figuring out how this works. Sincerely, Ryu. Got it. Getting better at this. Better. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I feel this will prove very useful once I get the hang of it. Thank you for your patience. Sincerely, Ryu.
Well then.
I got a move to teach you. Don't take it lightly, though. It's for hand-picked professionals and perfected for use in live combat. Yep, Sonic Hurricane.
A moment of your time.
Did Luke taught you how to fight, correct? I know him. What kind of impression did he give off?
I see.
Oh yeah, glad to hear it. Ask anyone he served with and you'll hear the same thing. Luke was a hell of a soldier. When we started hinting at wanting to get discharged, his superiors weren't happy. They asked me to change his mind. I ended up trading blows with him at the time. Strikes were rough and tumble. A good young guy just figuring things out. In the end, he left the military. Said he wanted to fight for himself. Every time you throw a punch, I see Luke behind it. He hasn't given up on his fight, that's for sure.
By the way,
You're up against human opponents. Soldiers like us were in a similar position once, but today unmanned weapons do most of the work on the battlefield. No point arguing about the right and wrong of it. Whatever the threat is, we deal with it. That's our duty. That said, the shifts have made us question our values. Officers I've known for decades have quit over it. It kicks some bison butt, but our battle's far from over. To be powerful is to command respect and boost morale, particularly in matters of life and death. The U.S. military holds a combat tournament between the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Air Force morale hinges on the result, so we put significant time developing our battle techniques. Air Force combatives I wield are the result. Professional techniques for fighting other professionals. Alrighty. I guess we could pick out Minon's real lackluster level 1, honestly. Never really liked it.
Now then.
Did he teach you a move, my adorable fledgling? Use it, treasure it. Yeah, it's just the slide.
Bonjour.
You have a question for me? By all means. It's been some time since I heard that one. There's only the faintest gap between them, but if I had to choose, it would probably be modeling. I became a model of my own volition. Chance presented itself, and I took it. Practicing judo made others think me unsophisticated, but I've always had an interest in fashion. In high school, I got taller and better with makeup and caught the eye of a fashion designer. As luck would have it, she was a friend of my mother's. After a 2-week boot camp, I was walking down the runway. Around the same time, I entered my first global judo tournament. Truth be told, the pressure was so great that I couldn't even choke down food. I pulled it off, kept telling myself, "You're strong, Manon." My debut as a model was my true starting point. I'm not going to let my career just fizzle out. I would be the strongest idol on earth.
By the way,
I took up judo as part of my father's educational priorities. Between that and the enthusiastic encouragement of my brothers, I suppose it was fated. I wanted to be queen at the ballet stage, but alas, I don't regret it. It gave me the chance to approach world-class competition at an early age. The path I followed afterward was up to me.
I mean,
Nope.
alright?
Jirai, ready yourself. You can play this game. Oh, she wants us to hit with more command throws. Dang it. I've already gotten that to the higher forms. She's really liking that super now. Dang it. Didn't realize I could get. Ah, damn it. Get thrown out of the frickin' like dive kick version of the slide. Come on. I was doing that exact move on her.
I would love if you took this a bit.
Seriously, you do so much damage once you get going with Manon stuff. About to say, is that actually gonna hit? Well, that was a nice change of pace.
Bonjour.
If you're doing sightseeing, the traveling carnival is an absolute must-see. That's right, the whole thing is taken apart and moved elsewhere like a traveling circus. Used to it, but if you ever want to enjoy some innocent fun, the carnival's a great place to do it.
By the way,
You have any habits for self-discipline, frugal travel, and life of training? My, that certainly doesn't sound easy. I think you could take it one step further. Why not set aside a day to eat only vegetables? Ecological benefits aside, it's refreshing freshes the body and mind like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. With Manon. This is the one in front of Ken's place. Yeah, we actually have all the masters from Metro City now. Nice. It's been almost like an hour just going through all of my master stuff. That is Manon Legrand. I think you have got some truly spectacular footage. Merci beaucoup. Very much look forward to collaborating with you again. Ever since our unconventional first encounter, I wonder what kind of person you were. Rather, you're far more refined and well-mannered than I had thought. I'm glad I reached out to you. Be well. And her symbol is her gold medals.
Go bother someone else.
I like that fire in your eyes. Bet you think you can beat me, huh? Wanna try? Oh god. Ken's one of the guys that just beat your ass. I have no idea how to follow up a freaking drive impact with Kimberly. He's burned himself out. What? I grabbed him. Overdrive art. Drive parry. Oh, when using Ryu style? Aw. There we go. Think if I lose, I still get it? Yeah, Air Slasher does actually take a lot longer to come out than Hadouken, doesn't it? Ow. Nice, burned him out too.
Awesome work.
Nice, that was something else. National Martial Arts Champion. I accept the title on some level, but honestly, it never felt right when people called me that. The title was never what I was after. There was this guy, he was always there in front of me, walking steadily onward. Just like him, I spent a lot of time questioning the true nature of strength. Just goes to show how young I was, I guess.
Actually,
Once I bundled all my fighting technique into a methodology for beginners, sort of like correspondence course for fighting like me. What I'm teaching you now is pretty similar to what was in those lesson plans.
all right.
I bet you can handle this one now. Gonna teach you to go nuts with it. Oh, we didn't have aerial Tatsu before? And there's his Hadouken. Now that I think about it, what is Kimberly's master action? Oh, of course, that's Giles. Okay. You got her sprint. Alright. I guess it would be either that or the Pencam bombs. I improved a bit, I see. Care to face me once more? I'm getting all the sparring ones. Special move. Cancel out projectile and combos. First watch Chun-Li not really use Kikoken. Come on, use Kikoken. Oh. How do I encourage you to use frickin' Kikoken? There we go. Oh, hers wins, I guess.
Nice work. Hey, did you know?
Kiko strengthens the power within, making your strikes more forceful. My Kiko-based moves compress my ki and unleash it. The properties of such moves vary by practitioner. To use them requires training the physical and the spiritual. Mindset of daily diligence is also critical. Among my students, you show particular promise. I look forward to seeing your progress. Poorly fed. I think she just got dissed. Where did I speak like this if I'm not mistaken? Can't say particularly mind texting. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. If I may, your improvement has been remarkable. Do you have any prior martial arts experience? So I see, you have beautiful form to my eye anyway. Now for Honda to give us his level 1. Starting to look fit for the sumo ring, which brings us to a new move for you to put to the test. Yep. That's all we have with him. Almost done with all the master stuff. Gotta go pick out Kim's first one.
Well then.
Let me teach you a new move. Don't get carried away and neglect the rest of your arsenal, though. There's no substitute for a solid foundation.
Oh, right.
One time, right after I moved to the city, I ended up lost in a sort of spooky part of town.
Right.
Hey now, don't give me that. I'm usually super careful. Anyway, I was in over my head. Figure I was pretty much a goner. That's when a ninja showed up. I was pretty freaked, to be honest. It all happened so fast. I hard to remember the details. Two things stick in my mind. First is thinking, yo, those shoes are clean. The second is the writing on the ninja's back. Yep, you guessed it, Bushin Ryu. That was my first encounter with Master Guy. I did a little research, poked my head in, and convinced him to teach me the ways of the ninja.
But actually...
The Bushin in Bushin Ryu refers to a martial deity, a god of war. Smite evil from the shadows of society. That's been Bushin Ryu's model for over 600 years. Not spies or assassins, Bushin Ryu's techniques are specialized for facing multiple foes at once. Pretty sweet, right? I don't want to give Bushin Ryu a bad name, so I'm training my butt off too. There's nothing cooler than a ninja, so I get why you want to be like one. But being a ninja isn't for everyone. If it just isn't clicking, you might want to consider throwing in the towel. Okay, let's actually go to freaking Nashal.
Nice shot.
I guess it's supposed to be like an India-like? An impoverished nation settlement made up of former nomadic tribes scattered about. I am in communication infrastructure has been put into place thanks to development support from international NGO. This has allowed the region to digitalize at an astonishing pace. However, these radical policies betray the will of the people and their way of life. This allowed anti-government sentiment to build and ultimately gave birth to a resistance. for amassment? That's where you are. Sources told me all about that, but it's all kind of wild stuff going on there. Anywho, got a verse from the food tuber cosplay on you. About the closed dogs, you know the drill. You buy them, win them in fights, and now you got a mountain of threads sitting around. If you bring them to a shop, yeah, I know, Enhance. Just that you can trade in your old clothes for cash, but get this, Enhance it right. You can use your old crusty gym tank top and turn it enhance other clothes. All about that enhancement. Like money's different, but enhancement is forever. It's like something out of an RPG, you know. And you know he's fighting in full suits of plate mail or anything. Think of it more like recycling, working materials from one piece of clothing into another. Make any sense? Whatever, don't worry about the details. But online, if you've got a closet full of clothes you never wear, it's time to hit up the shop. Yeah, the problem with that, though, is it also takes a lot of money to do that, too. Nope. Using cheap... Or Windbreaker? Oh, come on. Figured this place would have new clothes, right? Herbal cure-alls are nice. This is definitely one of the... Whoa, there's a bunch of side quests here. Why would I want to get into a fight that wants me to lose? Oh god, perfect parry. A lot of die options, at least. I think about it. Does Kimberly get wall jumps?
Wait! Get back here! Hey, that kid is nothing but a dirty little pickpocket.
He's lying! I would never do such a thing!
Well, you're important, apparently.
Shut your mouth, brat. Let's go. You dumb kid! Shit.
Didn't wake up today think I was gonna fight some kind of ninja. Wait, that didn't hit, I think? Her heavy kick is weird. I got his paints. Somehow. Jogger sweatpants. Thank you so much for oh. There've been a lot of spooky looking people around lately. I'm Yua. I can't do much to repay you, but if you have any question about the city, just ask. Wondering about this person? Well, don't know where they are exactly, but I know someone who probably does. They're actually around near the entrance to the lowlands. Stinkery ultra mild? Oh, we found Retsu again. Well, look who the cat dragged in. What am I doing here? What does it look like I'm doing? Satisfying my sweet tooth. Rumors a seriously sweet treat reached these ears, so you know I had to check it out. Not feeling up for fun days, so if it's a brawl you want, I gotta decline. Alright, you're a fan of the sweet stuff? You too, huh? Well, they ain't this great. What are your favorite flavors? You do get it! In the world of sweets, cakes are the tried and true, especially with a bright red cherry on top. Now I'm craving some cake. Aside, I'm setting off on a journey. Destination Cakesville. Population me. Farewell, friend. Well, okay then. This place has its own version of the, character remaker. Well, damn. Really? They're back?
What can I get for you?
We can be very fancy, apparently. Oh, eye patch. A classic. At least get the eye patch.
Thank you.
With the cigar, best cosplay, right? I guess online? Guess not. Guess might as well fix that. I wonder if there's some way that they could integrate, like, I don't know, some kind of online functionality into this mode too. Beyond, I guess, the games, like, I don't know. I guess, like, being able to... Sansan? Or that one? Like, have other Avatar characters wandering around. Nashal sure is an interesting place. Oh yeah, I heard you save a girl from Magir's clutches. Feeling like a real hero now, eh? Can't imagine hero having trouble with the assignments I had. But what the hey, let's get this Nashal seminar underway. Okay.
Howdy.
We're in drive rushes.
Heya.
Yep. I am terrible at drive rushing.
Well,
I guess Strong Punch is a decent one for that.
right on. There we go.
She gave me some Eldritch. Oh my gosh, there's more bus stops around here apparently. The heck is Eternity doing here? Get their earrings for with a 15 in combo. Ooh. They also use Jury style, which I don't have yet.
What's your deal? Spinning bird kick.
Wait, what?
Yeah?
But, by the way, it made you look strong and unlikely to turn down the request for random strangers on the street. Say, mind helping me out with my job? I'll pay you, of course, on a piecework basis, Natch. It's a photo assignment for a magazine. This area's a little rough and tumble, let's say, so if you could give me a hand, I'd really appreciate it. There's a river over yonder. Want you to go there and get me the best snapshot you can. Click, click, bang, you know? This one photo should do it. Not too bad, right? Less work for me. I mean, the both of us. Looking for a photo, see, let's... the river statue and the lives of the people. Vague enough for you? Gotta love my boss. Make sure it's in the ballpark and we're golden. Ready? What the?
Not good. Not good.
Just get thrown, dang it.
Not good.
What? That's a first.
Keep walking.
Interesting outfit you got there, lady. Sing Lily style, huh? It was 7 super art, what the heck? Excuse me, you're a strong one, aren't you? All I needed was one lick to know. Come on, let's play! She has 23,000 HP, holy crap! Dang it. Ow. Why does she have that much health? Wait, when did she cross me up there? Still don't know what to do to follow up with Kimberly. Interesting. Don't want to be in the corner anymore, thank you. Damn it. What was that attack I did? The weird kind of backflip kick. Really? She's plus after that? She loves using the Condor moves, doesn't she? What? That didn't count for counter impacting? Heck? I mean, drive impact. There we go.
Nice work.
That was fun. You're strong, just as strong as I thought you'd be. Had a lovely time, thank you. Bye-bye, strong person. They just gave me a whole lot of Lily levels, apparently.
Keep walking.
You want something? You want
Guess that worked. Weird how the guy, you know, who ran away from us before. Did we just open that? I was gonna tell us, like, get a key or something. Damn, he's a high level dude. Why can't I open it? There we go. I have item droughts, but not much in the way of clothing.
Definitely no scrub.
Because there was like, wait, isn't that the guy we fought before? And you're level freaking 45? Uses block as fighting style? He wants us to fight without any gear equipped? Don't get a do a drive rush and we can get those chic sandals. We're starting to get good with Kim. And there's Tracy. Yo, I thought I heard your voice calling out for a lesson from me and Nice Shawl. Got in one, huh? Sketchy's full of tough customers, so let's buckle down and get learning. When you're ready, just let me know.
Hey.
Oh. Drive impact to drive impact.
I see.
Yeah, I know how that works. What? Just swore I hit it. Whoa.
Great job out there.
But you knocked it out of the park. It's called there for now. First, oh. Wait, what? Yes, in photo mode. Oh, there we go. Stay out of that candy, chat. Want to make sure you're reading okay. Yeah, I know you're dead, but still. Gotta pry that pile open and go to the town on whatever the local has got to offer. Food makes the fighter, I say. If you had the time, hit up a local joint, see what they do best. This is my first ever message to ya. TBH, I don't really have anything to talk about. That's just how it is sometimes. Doesn't matter if you're trading or chatting, just gotta take things as they come, you know? And suddenly we're getting all the chats. Oh. Oh, man, motor.
Hiya. I see.
It says you also sell stuff.
Spinning bird kick.
I mean, I gotta do it from up here then.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Holy crap, these guys are level 49.
Hiya.
Now you look worth my time.
Spinning bird kick.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of them here. How much damage did that one throw freaking do? Holy ow! What? Oh, come on. Alright, that worked.
Air slash arm. Air slash arm. There. Air slash arm.
And then we are now a sneaker super fan.
Hiya. I see.
Oh, do we have to pay to get you guys to stop showing up on the map as having new stuff? It's not? I don't know, what's up with them? And shoulders. I think I got that in a random fight. It's always nice to have alternatives, right? Yeah, that's right. I gotta go turn that into that lady. Punch booster. Oops. Say no to more of those.
You don't disappoint.
Some photographic magic. My boss will be over the moon. You really know your way around a viewfinder. Here's your payment we talked about. Well then.
Hey, you.
You don't have to have another photo, do you? I want a photo of the trains over there. So hot and annoyingly full of guys who hassle me if given the opportunity. Right, so next up is a train photo of a collage of steel suspended in time. Sorry, my boss have habit speaking in riddles. Pretty sure you need to take a picture of at least a train, not the platform. Jamie fighter, huh? Us to beat him in his own style, huh? This is where we could get the... Oh, gosh. We have found the second scrap heap.
Now then.
Let's have a look-see. Holy moly, now that's a photographic magic. My boss will love it a bit. Another thing of how giddy I am. But let's put that aside for now, and here's your share. They say my bacon day, I'm stunned for stunned how naively, willingly you were to help. You're my honest to goodness savior. Now the business trip is this business trip crap hole is finally over. Thanks so much and sayonara. Gold trophy for 22 submissions, huh?
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, he stopped showing up like that. New. Just exploring game. Like gift items from them.
Stop right there.
You best have the footing of a mountain goat if you want to parade those kind of trails. Different route up from the east side of town. Much better place to get your bearings, I'd say. Stupid spicy chocolate.
Spinning bird kick.
They're one of you guys. Way lower level though.
We've got company.
What the hell's your deal?
Spinning bird kick.
My deal is missing you a lot, apparently. That's a lot of dry parries. Okay then.
That's gotta be them.
So get in there from over here.
Spinning bird kick.
Why do monk trainees wear the freaking ninja helmet? Well, headpiece.
Definitely no strap.
What is it?
Can I help you? The Resistance? Listen, I gotta keep this on the down low, but the watchword is Son. Like that one game?
Spinning bird kick.
Free elixir. Easy enough.
Hiya.
I don't exactly love traveling abroad, but you know, this country's a hoot. The blended tradition and technology like catnip to me. I have nice shells, specific list of plans. Let's get started. Just don't let it be perfect. Dealing damage from pressure time, alright. The only way you can deal damage, you'll have to take a point of aiming at it when your opponent yeah, I know.
Well,
That was one?
right here. Right here.
Dang it. It was mid-animation and you can cancel into a thread like that? Oh.
Come on.
Ugh. It's a lot of elixirs and money, holy crap.
Oh, that's right.
Speaking of, the pig's name is Tauntaun. Glad we're on the same page here. Next watchword is some spicy tandoori chicken. Okay.
Spinning bird kick.
Good to see you.
Here's the scrap processing area. Day after day, head spinning the huge loads of scrap. Show up, it's our job to smash it to pieces. How about it? Think you'd be interested in helping out? The finer details me, just get in there, start smashing. Yeah, I was like,
Come again.
auto rickshaws, huh?
Scrap heap 2.
Scrap heaping.
Ready. Start.
That one's weird?
Great.
Oh, it kind of feels like it doesn't really show us what the weak spots are well.
Settle this here.
Engage! Fight!
Extra time off medium or heavy attacks?
For real?
Take that.
Is the freaking, like, big ass, like, jumping kick the only move they have pressure time off of? Don't think I have that one? Got to use a debuff item, huh?
This'll sting.
Hey.
I see Tendori. That's the watch. Alright, so head to the wall with the graffiti on it next.
What the hell's your deal?
Why is it always me?
I didn't know any better. I almost think you were snooping around for info on the Resistance. There we go. Okay, Zangief. Ow.
Nicely done.
Got it one, didn't I? Hold up. You heard about us from Yua? It's safe to tell you then. Talk to the guy who recently showed you around here and say I'm in over my head. Way up there. No, can't jump up there with that. Nick's Firebird? The way up is from here.
Spinning bird kick.
Let me stop. Oh, hey, Dhalsim.
You for real?
Welcome.
Nice curry. Oh, wait, that's a key item?
Thank you.
Aw, that's adorable. He's a Blanca fan.
Thank you for coming.
So it actually has some stats on it. Jason Voorhees mask.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
I'll have to hear that for visitors. Okay, the next meeting spot will be in the city. Go on, head on over. What about Bosch? Far as I surmise, the guys hired jury are remnants of Shadow, playing something that's see, here we go. Nightshaw's fighting arena seem to be at odds with the resistance as well. Reason Bosch should take it away, you're never gonna believe. Apparently they want to use him for psycho power related experiments. There's the crazy energy Shadowloo uses. Dangerous as hell. They fuse people with it to supercharge them, but there are side effects, like mind control, basically. It's pretty much messes you up physically. Effects can be permanent. In worst cases, it can even kill you. Hate to say it, they use Bosch for an experiment like that. Probably long dead by now. Okay, so we gotta go down there.
Spinning bird kick.
This guy's using Ken style. What the heck? Even Hadoukened. Ken style is actually almost up to 15. It was you. Heard someone's digging for info about the resistance. Forced to test you. Ignore the warning I gave you. In fact, you did the opposite of what I told you. But now that you're here, then I'd have our plans impeded. Report this to Klima, leader of the resistance. Wait until further contact. I'm sorry. Tell me if anyone showed up asking about Klima. I should tell them to go to the lowlands. Actually, I was wondering, do you know Bosch? Please, if you know anything about where he went, please tell me. He's friends with those people too. But Rawancha won't tell me anything. Please? You know anything at all, please tell me. See, one of my relatives, Bosch was really inspired by her. That's why he ended up joining up. Talked about how he had to get stronger for the cause. And now he's getting all psycho powered up. Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah, have you been riding out a rickshaw? Pretty sweet, huh? Wind rushing through your hair as you race towards your destination in style. Love to set up an auto rickshaw stop here, but I'm having a heck of a time getting in touch with the client. Oh, just in time for me to request payment, no less. Got to request location, set it up, and make sure it shows up on the app. Gig economy, baby. And look, there's no way I'm gonna jump through all those hoops for free. At the end of the day, I still gotta feed my face. Heck, you could pay me for all I care. It's only 8,000.
Well,
Yeah, the dodgy client off the hook, but that's tomorrow's problem. I get started here right away. I've been eager to get the ball rolling from the get-go. Much appreciated. Another set of devil wings. What? They're nighttime? How do we get the stuff to swap to nighttime? Oh, there we go. Hey, it's me. Are you and Nate Shaw right now? You heard of the lowlands? There should be a fighting arena down there run by local gamers. Will square out see you with number 1. And guess who's running? Bingo, Shadowloo Remnants. If you manage to get close, mind scoping it out.
Trying to study
Went past the entrance. Yep. Podge. Yeah, what do you want for the look of it? Yeah, I take it you're a fighter, you're a tournament competitor. Who are you with and where are you from? Metro City? Must be the Mad Gear of the Crows. Which one was representing the city again?
Hey now.
Hey, quit fibbing, jerk. Far as I know, they haven't even locked in a rep yet. If you want to compete, go back to Metro and lock things in there first. You're a spectator, you gotta sit tight till they kick off the bracket. Near and they get lost already. Right on. Fight any of these guys, apparently? It all looks like they're watching a fight, but no fighting's happening right now. Khan? Always makes me think of good old, goddamn Star Trek. Alright, think about the really nice shot. Oh, there were... So, was that me? You gotta get... God, why does this go so fast when the one from the Masters doesn't? Chapter 11. Oh. Wait, Andor Jr.? He's definitely a Final Fight character. Oh, he's up there, isn't he? Why do people keep hanging out up there? Gotta go the long way around. Pressure time with throws? Oh god.
Yeah?
No, you got too big for your britches yet? Town belongs to us, the Ondor family. If you want to make it around here, introduce yourself to us is a must. Name's Ondor Jr. I'm toughs out all of us. Your pressure time points. Oh? It's a counter stay for him, huh? It's really defensive. That was a weird one. Got the Mike Hagar shirt. so hard to actually land, like, any of the special, like, quick dash variants of stuff. Dang it. I don't know. Didn't get the Shoryuken off. Backsheet mashed a baby. You got raw strength of a tiger. Well, you did. You're in the approval of me, the toughest and buffest Ondor Jr. of them all. There we go. Say how much I need to level it up here. Oh. We got Tour de Part-Time all finished up because we did that earlier. Wrestling mask? Give the highest defense. Oh my god. Some big puffy socks. Really buff up your kick and your unique attack, apparently. Oh, and boxing gloves, too. Now we're looking pretty good on money.
Is that so?
Holy moly and Hachimachi, looks like you finished the Tour de Part-Time like a champ. I swear, you're radiating positive energy from every pore, not even kidding. It's like the part-time jaws have honed you into a warrior of unstoppable employability. Give me part of you as a friend, my friend. Just don't let it go to your head. I know you were about to give yourself a pat on the back. No, unlike the search for strength, the path of the part-timer is an endless one, my friend. Never settle and keep walking that path. Farewell, friend, for good this time. A lot of flight tickets. Sure, we got like over 100 now. I think if we go talk to Ken, he'll give us the like longer like support time.
You want something? Yo.
Pretty soon, you won't need any help in a fight. I'm hoping to see you prove you can stand on your own. Yep.
Yo.
Looks like you're enjoying your training. Glad to see it. If you're having fun, it's easy to forget you're working your butt off. There's a time in my life when I felt that way too. Huh. How weird that it isn't actually giving us guidance on where to find Thrasher. Probably just, you know, go to the Magir hangouts. Abigail's place in that one rooftop area.
Yo.
How goes the train? Finding one-on-one's the best prices you can get, so hey, what do you say?
Okay then.
Let's jam! Dang it. Couldn't hit with the launcher. Dang it. This is cool, she has an Azuna drop. I only got that. Oh, wait, right, what's her missions? Overdrive Heart. Only other item I really care about here. Holy crap, she loves that move. Weird. We kind of like clashed in the middle. Wait, that's a command throw? There we go. Here's a Kiba. Not bad. See this again sometime.
Get your stretching in?
So hey, if you're ever in over your head, go ahead and ring me up. There we go. Got her as an assist. Bear with me. For a ninja, winning a fight before you even come to blows is the best possible situation.
Alrighty.
Now just focus on your daily train, Kay. You got this.
Hey ya.
You think you're capable of grasping the quintessence of Bushin Ryu? I'd like to see you try. Mwahaha! Interesting. Too bad you can't use her... Oh, okay, so that... Alright. Anyway, we can't use that alongside her dash. My ankles! Hey, there's Kimberly's. Star at your service. Something troubling you? Shoot, sounds like you need to eat something. Real talk though, if your stamps don't buy food, we'll pick you up in a hurry.
What do you want?
Let's talk about this.
You've got the wrong person.
The heck you want? Yeah, fine, we lost. Who? Looking for Thrasher. I knew we'd make it. Track things down to the tournament and they shall, did ya? Exactly what you're thinking. The money that got passed along to the Shadowloo remnants, basically the entry fee of the tournament, and that's what Bosch up and swiped.
Know what I mean?
If we do well at the turn, you put Mad Gear back on the map. And you're the one I was hoping to send as our champion. That's why we had the girl kidnapped. So I'm real glad to hear you're planning to compete. That works out swell for us. Just one little problem.
Damn it.
You know the crows, don't ya? Feather brains are flapping in our faces usually. Yeah, what else is new? They're saying they're the ones who are gonna send the rep from Metro City. Those birds are sticking their beaks where they don't belong. And are we just gonna let them? Hell no, we ain't. That's where you come in. Go talk to the crows for me, will ya? Once we shut those birds up, you'll be rep for Metro City.
What's up?
Crow's Hut, that's on the west side of town. They squatted in a building that was set for demolition, turned into their HQ. These games in Metro City, bunch of butting heads, huh? One up for a front seat and a bucket of pocket for this one. Let me guess. Bet you're wondering how I know about this. There's a Food Tubers Intel Network, but I mean, like, sell it so much. How could I not have heard about it? Any you're up against the crows, right? Better make sure you're right. Something tells me there are going to be a lot of requests for help popping up all over the place, not just talking about Metro City, Nashville, and other places too. Let me guess. Bet you're wondering how I know it. Look, this pure instinct talk, just like tell. So, hey, with a grain of salt, don't come crying to me if I'm way off, okay? Not seeing Zach Quest popping up.
Do you want something with me? What do you want?
Chris Strong it. Who the hell are you? What, you're from Mad Gear? Not every day we get an enemy opera just strolling up the front gate. You gotta have a few screw this, buddy. Ready to go through if you're ready to beat Crow Chow, that is.
Spinning bird kick.
Drive impact, huh? There's Chandi, who looks way different than the other guys. Got to double that up because of... because I hit two of them at once. She really likes doing that, doesn't she? Yeah, not gonna get enough. Dang it. Could've worked. This is just a rando fight.
What's with the racket? The hell's going on?
Ah! Boss! I caught some Mad Gear punk trespassing. Ouch!
And stop calling me boss, okay, Chandy? It's Mr. Rudra.
You I don't recognize.
But you've gotta call me Chandy Pop then. All my friends do.
We'll talk later, okay? Who in the blue hell are you, and what are you doing on our turf?
We got a real fighter on our hands here. She wants in on the Nightshell tournament.
Is that a fact? I tell the organizers we're sending one of our own to the tournament, and then Thrasher scrambles like an idiot and sends you here, huh? I was gearing up for a good brawl, you know? Now we got ourselves a bona fide main event. We got the Crows versus Mad Gear. You go round up 4 of your best. This has been a long time coming. We're gonna find out which one of us is worthy of repping Metro City. Tell Thrasher to get ready.
His head is going into the mask.
Wait.
How am I doing on levels, skill stuff? Just enough. Next vitality, defense. 25 boost, just unique attacks. Special move slots. Why is it that throw strength always seems to have some issues? Ooh, they like that one. We have almost all the level 1s. Here's our Hagar t-shirt. There. Alright, what else we did get? Yep, bunch of new aerial ones. I gotta go back to Thrasher.
Cut me some slack.
You got the wrong
What do
person.
you want?
Can I help you?
What?
A team battle? Give me a freaking break. Whatever, guess it's fine. This city, someone comes at you looking for a fight, you accept, and then you make them regret ever thinking about it. Guess who gets to be team captain? You, Rio. Now go find some teammates, will ya? That's it. East Mountain Path at the base of Mount Vashal? What? Good. We're actually getting pretty well along with those. Think. Yeah, it is here.
Nice share.
I just wait for a business client to show up. Been standing around for a while now. I wonder what's going on. Well, so long as I get the cash we agree to, don't care either way. feet in 10 hits? Looks like it's, yeah, back behind there.
Huh? I see.
Yep.
Right on.
He named Baruch. Don't think you ought to look that far to find him.
What should I get?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Gonna teach you a lesson.
Let me guess, we don't have access to nighttime around Nashal until we get in good with the resistance group. And they'll be the ones who give us a hangout for nighttime stuff. Now that's a beard.
Sweet.
Holy moly, what a relief. There's so many mean characters prowling around, I can barely keep it together. Kinda rather stay here if possible. Mind making the payment for me? How much did... I didn't agree to anything. What?
Here.
Really?
Hey, I got the cash. That's the matter. Here's the product. Not called by its name so as not to attract thieves, and definitely not because it's contraband.
Well,
Is that about wraps up biz here? Should make distribution a little easier. Feel free to check out the shops nearby if you have time, but there's some new items available.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
You have Sherlock Holmes up in this bitch. That's what I got equipped. Really? This is what we can finally get freaking loafers that we've been seeing people wearing all over town? Shower stand, and they're... Why are they better than what we got? What the hell? Oh, it's rings? Got equipped. 24,000, but like, holy crap. Basically doubles my punch strength. Well, this will help with all those fights that have been kind of kicking my ass lately. There's most of my money, but help out our stats quite a bit. More for the kick strength. And it's like 50. Ooh, yeah. Why does the one shoulder top have so much defense? The heck? World?
Keep going, keep going.
welcome.
Max Melon. To come? Why does it recover so much vitality? What the hell? Hello there? Unfortunately, I do not speak that language, so I can't say what you're saying there. Either way, welcome.
Come again.
Oh, hey. I wish I found this earlier. Wait, there's a Mad Gear King here?
Sup?
It's time, you know, stretch right at man. In turn, wouldn't you know, I'm totally lost. Found some sweet while I'm wandering in between doing numerous laps, though. Like a store running a promotion, find all the flyers around here, get a passcode, return. See like limited time deals. Figure I should go pay the store visit post hate. Why do I get the feeling you're looking me in your face that mind giving me those flyers? Hey, what's the big deal? In case you forget, I'm Stone Cold. Really, dude? Just know normally that's my line. Honestly, if I didn't know any better, take Thrash for starting to rub off on you. Well, whatever. Mad Gear's reputation rests on my shoulders. The fight you want, to fight you got. Okay. Wasn't expect to run into this. Well. Okay, message received loud and clear. Message being quipped while you're behind, that is. Okay, so flyer numbers, right? Let's see. 714806. Can enter the password. I'd make it snappy. 14866. Is that it? God. Oh, it was 06. I'm an idiot. 714806. You were taking part in the Lowlands Flyer collecting event. There's a task, but you get it through flying colors. Like to repay the favor with a gift, however small it may be. Waiting for you at the... Yeah, I know where Dora is. Oh, hey, she has new stuff to sell too. And it's flip-flops. Oh, it's a freaking devil tail? I gotta get that for whenever I put on all the other demon parts. There she is.
Huh?
Oh, you collected the flyers. Mind if I check your message real quick? Yes, there it is. How was it? It can't have been easy to find them all.
Hot stuff coming.
No kidding. Sounds like you had some fun along the way, but isn't that the real prize? Just kidding. Here's the real prize. Looking forward to your continued patronage. And we get... free upgrade material. Not bad. Okay, Spinning Bird Kick did not come out fast enough. And apparently they're Dalsim. Not mean to do that. Just trying to spiral arrow. No way, I don't think that's Dalsim's teleport. Oh, hello.
Spinning bird kick.
For a bunch of flight tickets, okay.
I sense your search for powerful fighters.
For a second there, I thought he might be Sagat.
Won't be disappointed.
Oh, he's psychoed up. Is that supposed to be Bosch? That just happened. We're here to recruit the guy who just got jumped. How shameful. That was the fighter hunter everyone's been talking about. Plenty of fighters training on the mountain were beaten down by the guy. Word is, he's an entrance in the lowland fighting tournaments. Witnessing that kind of power brought to bear on the fighters here was unreal. He's clearly in a league of his own. Fighter using psycho power just now, or was it something else? Can't believe I've fallen behind to the power of evil, no less. So you better follow after him, huh? Can't fight that guy for some reason. Alright, we're just doing this. With a super 15 hit combo and a perfect parry. Oh god. Oh, he is using Luke's style, just like psycho versions of it. What? Dang it. That was not a whiff punish. Oh, come on. That was safe? Oh, come on. Hey, like that. Oh, damn it. He doesn't like it. Damn it. Actually, I wonder if I could parry that big move of his. Oh, dang it. Didn't get the finisher off. Damn it. Can't do any kind of jumping against him. And wait, I was blocking that. Come on, do your charge up. No, I blocked it that time. What the heck? Come on. Come on. Okay. Great. The bots are out. Ah. What? Didn't get the dive kick out for some reason. Dang it. Nope. Yep. God damn it, really? What? Oh, damn it. There we go. Thought they gave me Luke XP, alright. Don't complain about that. Here are the bots.
This sucks.
I got my butt ended me by some guys running down fires. He was impressive, sure, but I swear he sensed a sort of fragility in him. Now listen next time, that's for damn sure. Anyway, what's your deal? So you're looking for fighters for a team battle? Don't think I'm gonna be much in this state, sadly. Better ask someone else. Someone's letting out fireworks.
What is it?
He's in Mount Vashon. Under normal circumstances, you rise up on a horseback, but that's not an option right now due to construction. Hate to say this, but it's blocked off for the time being. Shouldn't be that much longer, though. Is that where the Vashal, I mean, not Vashal, Nashal, like, battle stage in, you know, normal fights is from? Yo, it's me, Busy Mountain Climb. Well, I've got the info for it. First, let me tell you about your opponent. We dug up some dirt, and the first guy sounds like he's a brick house. You need to do more than just wail on him a bunch. Next, if some info is going to be in your corner. Sounds like my guys to narrow down a few candidates for you. I just have to be something other than totally useless for once. Told them they should toughen up if they really want to pull their weight. And next time I see a pig fly. Anyway, let's see here. One guy in the lowlands, one guy in Old Nashal, another candidate in Metro City by the looks of it. Whoever you want to approach is up to you, but be sure to size them up before making a decision. Anyway, later. Striped knee socks? Are those like the goth socks people are wearing around these places? See. Wait, that didn't swap sides? Not gonna do much damage, but I guess it wouldn't really throw off anybody's rhythm since it's, you know, computer. What? Spray that freaking roll. Oops. Well, that's one hell of a counterattack if it can counter supers. Oh no, it is not. Oh god damn it. You dropping outfit stuff? Eh, it just dies. Wait, he's using Kimberly style, the hell?
Looking good.
That got us a Kimberly level out of that, nice. Oh, come on. Oh, what I was trying to do there. What? Sure, you could him down. Thus I couldn't actually like tell what his stuff was. Imagine if that was a new piece of gear. Wouldn't know to like take off my freaking helmet stuff. Anyway, sometimes do the cross up.
Give me a good bite.
Hello? It's to be thrown a lot, apparently. Oh, he's one of the challenger dudes. Okay, we found a bikini.
Oh,
Came down from the mountain, must be made of tough stuff. Going through that, and at this point, no way this town's gonna hold you back. Enjoy your time in Nashel, friend. And that's how we open up this, I guess. Okay, so... guy here and a guy over here. I want to stop off and get some grub, though. One, she's level 30.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
Team battle. I'm a Nashal rep native, but hey, helping decide the Metro City rep sounds like fun. Ton of work into my striking moves every day without exception. Time to put them to the test. Still, I'm sure you got other team candidates in mind, right? Sure you want me on the team? Oh, she's Blanca fighting style. Interesting.
What are you up to? What the hell's your deal? What do you want?
Oh, okay. Then you up another one of the bus stops. Using auto rickshaws and run day and night, so you can always catch a ride pretty handy. Anyway, I had a primo auto rickshaw pickup spot all scoped out, but some rowdy boys took up loitering there. Rowdy and kind of scary to me anyway. Much as I'd love to tell them off real cool like, there's too many of them for me to handle myself. Only someone would give me a hand. Of course.
Oh, good to hear.
Hey man, glad to have you on my side. Alright, cool, you go talk to him first. Then we'll take him on together. Sounds good? Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah?
You want us to scrap? Not happen. It's a strategically critical location. We're not about to give it up. These people really seem to like, you know, making sure you're not using gear of certain kinds. Oops. I got two of them. Come on. There we go.
This sucks.
They're gonna build an auto rickshaw station here, so we just want to keep the spot free from rough. Wait, what? You're from the rickshaw guys? Oh, come on, why didn't you say so? It's all yours, have at it! Nice. Rank 18 Cammy. I'm hoping that at 20 I actually get, you know, her level 3. After that, they were on our side all along, huh? Hey, totally wanted to help you out back there. It's not like I chose to pull that groin muscle. Plus, there were 3 of them. They look tough too, and scary. What was I supposed to do? They'll give me a look. Listen, I'll get that rickshaw station set up on the double. We good? More fast travel unlocked. Here's our other person, Ricardo. 28. Looking for teammates? Hell, I'm game. Just one thing though. Not very strong, so long as you're cool with that. Okay. I guess we might as well talk to Cammy since we're on the world map stuff. Okay, time for your next bit. And no, it won't be cat-related this time. The target is an individual. They're rather careful and rarely appear in public. We're fighting some of their cronies first. Create a diversion. Gonna analyze the target's activities from here. Once I narrow down the location, I'll let you know. Got it? Smashing. I'm counting on you. Alright. Have to be outside where walkers in Metro City at night, huh? Alright. Nashville looks like it's kinda between India and China almost? Well, there they are. Fights with Zangief style, oh my. Like a recruit me, been years since we fight to a street fight. I'm a money guy now, serious hustle grinder. Hey, I'm sure there's happy to show up and throw some chumps around, want me on the team. I will admit I do kind of want to see him fight using Zangief's throws in that outfit. Better get prepped then. Final first member, second opponent's a little different. This one is all about attacking from distance. No, about the next guy. First one's an old guy in Chinatown. I think he's into Kung Fu or something. Second is an elite unit in England. Note here, not always present. The hell's that supposed to mean? So, Alyssa? Mad Gear Alyssa? Whoa, she even let a little note here. You gotta give me this opportunity. You won't regret it. Wish you realize how serious this is. Anyway, like I said, it's your choice. Or you look back here, won't give you crap for it. I get the fact that I use Cammy style, I kind of feel like probably gonna go with them. Oh, wait. This is Luke's place, that's not Abigail's place. I'm an idiot.
Kinda busy here.
Man, now I'm hearing a bunch of firecrackers going off. Alyssa. Dudes! Why is the Mad Gear still after me at this point?
Really? Come on!
Listen up, punk.
The team fell bust some skulls in the T-Battle, I take it. Ever since you smacked us down, I've been training myself to be best of the best. No matter who comes at me, I'll stomp him. A pink myth, the confidence of a champ. So, take me off the bench. I want to show Thrasher I've got what it takes. Gotta see who it is over here. Oh my god, it's Violet. Yeah, she's kicked my ass so many times. I gotta agree with her. The team battle, huh? Sounds like a good time. Specialized in aerial combat. Not quite on par with Cammy, mind you, but I managed well enough. Let's make this a good one. Hey, look back here. We'll give you. Yo, you find team members okay? Chris, send me skills for the team battle. For now, get your butt back here. We got stuff to talk about. Yeah, we gotta move it to nighttime. There we go. Cyber wire. Okay, so these guys.
Spinning bird kick.
Spiral arrow! Yeah! What do you want?
Shoryuken!
Try someone else.
Spinning bird kick.
Why we have to get the Mad Gear dancers involved too?
You want trouble? What?
Only Shoryuken. Like dignity and grace. I need 4 more.
Hey!
How'd it go? Find some serious brawlers joining on the action? What, you need just one more? What a P in the A. Fine, got it. Final member is me. Bam, full team. Gonna bring the fight to the crows. Let's clobber those bird brains once and for all. We're going on ahead. Come through once you're all set and ready to rock. Damn, give me a whole bunch of elixirs. Look like the right types up there. Yeah, ain't looking for any y'all.
Spinning bird kick.
It's like that guy suddenly realized I was coming right for him there. Keeper pants? I don't think I have those, but oh god, cancel out projectiles. Yeah, getting yours is gonna be a pain in the ass. God. Really? This one up close, then backs off and does one from far away. Come on. There we go. And of course they have bad defense. Oh, we only got one, I think. I'm pretty sure I already got their stuff from other sources. That counts, I guess. Now I just need one. Oh, one more. Stay low. I kick you in the shin. What did I expect? The target will appear shortly. Given the target's behavior pattern, say to look near the siren building. Get a move on. Oh, it's during the day.
Try someone else.
There he is. Use a jury style? Alright then. Who might you be? So you're the one who took out my subordinates. Suspected your crew of the standalone agent to infiltrate, did they? Quite the daring plan. Was it under Cammy's orders? Nothing to be surprised about. You could say she and I are acquainted. No matter, just need to beat you down and get through this. Yeah, Ken. Yeah, McKen.
Don't choke this away. Doing good. You have gotten strong.
I lost this one. This is about you know what. I'll stay out of it. Gotta hand it to you, though. You're pretty damn good at this for a trainee. Chalk that up to your teacher. Give Cammy my regards.
Let's just try someone else.
Oh, hey, Dreadnought. How are you doing? What is that poem supposed to be about?
Try someone else.
Me?
You're supposed to be going... Uh-oh. Up over here. Huh, never heard of it. But I am an uncultured swine, so that's to be expected. Ooh, Lady Crow's giving out style XP? Jamie style for a pennant combo. And I've got DJ as my support summon now? What the heck? Oh, wait, stage 49? I thought I was getting closer to the end when I hit freaking 20. Hey. I might be going the wrong way for this.
Spinning bird kick.
Or was I? What? Yo, couldn't you guys have, like, told one of the main fighters how to get to the location? She's got Cammy style! Oh. Oh, so I guess that's who, you know, Yi from Limbus Company is supposed to be literary references based off of, right? Alright. I'll grab this. And nugget.
Spinning bird kick.
Not entirely certain what they mean by reversal exactly. Not a cross up. Not a counter hit. I guess that's one way to handle it. And once again, reversals. What? I tried to throw the guy on the right, but I turned around and tried to go for the guy on the left. What? Why did I block that? What the heck? I guess it's reversals again with him. Yep, 4 and 2 reversals. Zangief style XP. Gotta watch out for him coming out then. No! Damn it! I was just trying to spiral arrow, damn it. Nope. He blocked. Reaper didn't, though. That worked. Now we can learn Zangief's first super. Do we? No, it's just money. He isn't dead yet? There we go. Apparently there was a Jamie in there too. Why do we keep running into random styles where we go? Oh, we had to do that twice. They're not living through one. damn. Wait, Guile? Oh, Guile's down. Both Raven Nevermore. Oh, is it? Really? Oh, there's another Cammy style. There we go. Ah. Well, I actually managed to complete freaking Refraction Railway, so hopefully that means I'm good for whatever they got in store there. Oh my gosh. Getting closer to it, apparently it's like up there.
Show me what you
This is supposed to be like a literal like final fight level that we're going through here to preach this battle. Oh, that's not. Got him at least, I guess, and I will not turning around for some reason. Now you go. Come on, guys, we were invited here. That's why I don't really make use much of Grip Sinclair, even with his mariachis. Good God! Want to make sure that you're nice and level before this, don't they? Yeah, I've had him try to do that a few times. Yeah, there's our way up. He's terrible to take in like the mirror dungeons too. Just because with how long those go, he is guaranteed to lose his shit at some point. Them also going back to the old sanity rules helps him out a lot more, too. I'm pretty sure most people do at this point if they've got a good team set up.
What?
Right, here's my favorite spot, so we ain't moving out of the way for nobody. Always like our fast travel out of here or something later. I made it! Keel over from the fear for a while there. But damn, you did it! You're the city rep! How can I not turn this into a video match? So, title of today's video is Say Hello to Metro City's Pet. What's up, info freaks? Freaking food tubers.
Hey.
They're from both teams is here. I'm the anchor on our end. Who's yours, Thrasher?
It's you.
You're going last? Can't wait to see how the finals play out then. Cool, let's get the show on the road. No matter who wins this thing, no hard feelings. Now, let's see who's gonna rep Metro City.
Get this.
And about outside, the Metro City rep name's Chandi, and I'll be ensuring everything proceeds fair and square. We get our first round start already. Give them hell, crows! Wait, okay, we're not actually in control. Really? Oh, Zangief. And he ends up with the spinning pile driver. Nice. Winner Matt Gear, Chandi here, ensuring the turn proceed fairly and fast. He's gonna come out in top round 2. The cooler than cool crows or the big bad Matt Gear. Yeah. Seriously, don't mess with Violet. Ooh. Pretty decent drive impact there. Winner Mad Gear, about to turn Metro City's on to round 3. Here comes Dan from the infamous Mad Gear King. Wouldn't want to meet this guy in a dark alley. Are the crows damned if they do, damned if they don't? Not to worry, next episode in the Crows Roaster is yours truly. Right, guys, Victory's about to throw a wrench in Mad Gear's gears. Oh, our guy seems to be winning. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a complete blowout.
You following?
Before we start, let me just lay this out. Whatever the score ends up being for this team battle, if I end up losing to you, I'll be able to claim to be the city rep with a straight face, same as you, yeah? The hell with the shades of gray, only one of us can win this thing. Fighting style has rude reviews. Hi? Dhalsim? Holy crap, he's Dhalsim! Oh, I actually... Oh, really? Yeah, but I'm also pretty sure he's a Final Fight character. Why would he fight like Dhalsim? Dang it. Do aerial slasher, damn it. He's just going nuts, apparently. Oh, what? I didn't hit him with the EX dive kick? Come on. What? Okay, what? Is Dhalsim a freaking zoner in this game? I haven't really played as him much, though. I can't really say for sure. Those projectiles? Huh. I can't spam projectiles. The only one I got is a charge move. Wait, what? I didn't jump! I have that, but it's like I have to hold back quite a bit. I did not jump! Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. Oh, come on. I swear I don't press up when I'm doing charge moves, but for some reason I always jump. God damn it, that was actually safe for him? Oh, what? The dive kick didn't come out. That didn't hit. I know it was in a crumpled state, but come on. Standing HK should still land at that range. Come on. Oh, I did switch over? Sure, that keeps screwing with me. Oh, dang it, yeah, that's right. That's... There we go. Damn, I can't believe I lost. Well, man's word is his bum. Metro City's representative is you. Man's word is bond. Come on, boss. What, you saying the word of all the ladies out there ain't worth jack squat? Yeah, God, word of the crows is our bond. Now get your ass a nice shot and enter that tournament. Get in touch and let the organizers know you're the official rep now. We got Dhalsim levels out of fighting him. That doesn't look like there's any treasures up here, Sue. No, we can have some words with Jamie and Kimberly. I haven't even seen Dorohedoro, so, I'll take your word for it.
Why someone else? Why me?
What the? Who the heck are you? And he's not dropping his stuff. Oh, he's already out. Well, he get his drop. Almost rank 19 with Cammy.
That's right.
Might as well give it a shot, I guess. Always want to try fighting as a tag team, just like my bros. Oh, nice. Jamie will help us out now. All about protecting the city, but operating like typical vigilantes do isn't my style. City's got a vibe to it, you know? It's important to keep that intact. If you say so. Sorry, man, I haven't. Oh, damn.
Got some time to kill, right?
Does it trying to train me for a second? It's sparring time. Uh-oh. Time for Kimberly to kick our ass. Use overdrive art. Purposely debuff ourselves for the weakest healing item. Mm-hmm. Oh, dang it. Do not want to be in the corner, Kim. Really? Oh! The move didn't come out, so no overdrive kill for us. Oh, damn. There's her level 2. Certainly love getting that one because it's so cool. Oh, no. That didn't kill her? Oh, damn it. I heard of that. Alright.
Okay then.
Not bad. Let's do this again sometime.
By the way,
Need one more freaking relationship up for another scene with her. By the way of the ninja, and you end up learning a thing or two about Japanese culture too. Like sushi, right? Doesn't get that much more mainstream than that. Personally, I've always got room for an egg sushi roll or two. Say so? One game I've been messing around with a bit off stream is called Fear and Hunger. Sweet Jesus, that game is brutal. In more ways than one. Oh yeah! Seriously, but the Street Fighter 6 was made with a lot of freaking love. Even better, like, the characters you make in this mode, you can take into, like, the multiplayer battle hub and, like, battle avatars with other people. And you can make completely hilariously alien characters. Like, my character looks fairly decent. I've seen some truly alien and Lovecraftian designs. Come on, man, you gotta dry parry you a whole bunch. Should be enough to get us to next rank with Cammy. There we go. I mean, they kind of like put in... the way I like to describe it is a freaking Yakuza mode. He's going to stay out of you-know-what. Right then. Sounds like it went well enough. That's another mission complete. If you're starting to pull your weight, guess I could chalk that up to your teacher. He said that. Mean, that much is obvious, so it'd go without saying. Still, I don't teach students who lack potential. We got more Cammy backgrounds. And she's one off.
That reminds me.
I've already told you about my family. Shadaloo created other genetically engineered soldiers just like me. An abominable act to be sure, but no matter the circumstances of their birth, they're family to me. One of them, Decapre, is my twin sister. The mission she was entrusted with was my assassination. Needless to say, we clashed on more than one occasion. We didn't exactly have a sisterly bond. Thankfully, Shadaloo's downfall also shattered her brainwashing. She's now a hard-working member of Delta Red. Sometimes we even have time to take lunch together. That hat does not look like it's fitting on her head. We may be siblings, but we're both complete mysteries to one another. Time flies by whenever we talk.
About that.
Seeing you has brought Decapre to mind as of late. What should we discuss the next time we meet, I wonder? I mean, if we actually, like, max out her bond rate, we actually get her original outfit.
Yes.
And sweet people, do people really love the ass on that outfit. Looking for a training match, then? Please, if we're to do this, we must make this a live combat exercise. Ow. Really? I just realized she's level 26, the hell? And she has almost as much HP as I do. Luckily, my clothes upgrades definitely helped out quite a bit. There we go. That's like the best combo I know with Cammy. Ooh, she actually toe-tapped me with that. Oh, damn. There we go. Let's see. Oh, want us to beat her with an overdrive art. Actually, probably try doing overdrive arts at the end there. Starting to get low. Oh no! Oh shit! That's her level 3. Still one of the best in the game, and goddamn, I want that move. When you get that as the end screen for, like, the fight, it looks like you literally decapitate them. Don't settle trains the only way. You have a nice amount of points towards Cammy.
That reminds me.
Are you careful about what you carry? Acquiring supplies when traveling is often an uncertain proposition. Sure, your supplies are in order now, or you'll soon regret it. Food and drink in particular. When taking a break, there's nothing more lovely than a cup of English tea. Alright, if you say so. Alrighty. Let's see what side quests have popped up in this show. Oh, she is British, you know. Please respond the moment we see this message. We must talk. Sure. Cat. Cute? I was testing your response time. It was dreadfully slow. That said, you displayed a precise understanding of the message content. For that, at least, you deserve credit. I still love the fact that her chat icon is a cat version of herself wearing her beret. Oh, no side quests have popped up? Sure, let's beat up Blanca. God, it looks so weird seeing people move as Blanca and, you know, not being Blanca. Really? There we go. And that leveled up Blanca for us. It's actually worth quite a bit of Cammy XP too.
Thank you.
Alrighty then. And as it's almost 10, it's probably where we're gonna leave off on. This tournament's probably gonna take us a while to get through, I imagine. Rather not have to stop this part way through. So, well, tomorrow I'm gonna be over on YouTube with Mega Man Battle Network, but we'll be back with this some more, or on Monday. And I'll definitely be playing online, this online a bit more over the weekend too. Lord knows I can't seem to stop playing this game. Yeah, random passerby nearly 30 levels under me? Well, yes? Like who? Which one? This guy? Maybe we can beat up the shopkeepers if we want. Seriously, if they have a name and a level above their head, that means they're fightable. We also have these guys who are who just like completely freeze up and start having seizures when they see me. Well, that guy didn't. Wait, Shoryuken? We got Ken's in here! The heck? And suddenly all these guys come out of nowhere. Guess we could beat up Sandal for you. Aw, I went way too early. Really wanted to do that, just go back to Magir City and fight the, like, level 3s over there. Totally close fighting. Alright, so, for real, let's call it here. And hopefully I'll see you again later, Dreadnought.